What is up, world? Welcome back, Charge the Game podcast. In today's video, we will be discussing Luka Doncic and his new body transformation and what does this mean for next season. Now, guys, it seems like the message has been received by Luka Doncic. Looks like he's taking his offseason seriously, and looks like for once, guys, he's taking the responsibility. We hear every summer, every offseason that he's in the lab. You know, that he's trying to drop weight. We know that Luka Doncic has a hookah and a huge beer fetish. He loves beer and hookah. And, you know, some have speculated that this is why the Dallas Mavericks general manager, Nico Harrison, let him go, right? They did not believe that Luka Doncic would take his craft to the next level by being the current weight he was at. And it seems like the Lakers may have cashed in big here if Luka Doncic is going to continue this path. Now, I'll be the first to admit, Luka looks good, man. Looks good. And maybe LeBron James has some input, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see LeBron James at his age, you know, training the way that he does. Maybe he gave Luka a little bit of a, you know, advice. Maybe he hooked him up with some of the best trainers. Who knows, guys? But Luka Doncic, I mean, if his play is able to match the way he's looking, because we saw how he was playing at 270, he was pretty heavy. I think naturally Luka Doncic just has a very jolly round face. But as you guys can see, man, even from, you know, his wrists, his forearms, his jawline, looks like Luka Doncic, man, is taking this very, very seriously. Will this transition onto the court is the real question. Will Luka Doncic have a MVP season? Because I feel like, guys, that Luka Doncic may have an MVP season. I feel like it's safe to bet, barring that there is no injury. And if the Lakers can reconstruct this roster to what apparently is going to be a Luka-led team paired with veteran face of the league, LeBron James, I believe that Luka Doncic has what it takes to get his first MVP of the 2026-27 season. Now, some people are saying that this can be Photoshop, AI. Some people are saying that it could be the angle. I happen to believe that, you know, this is a true transformation. I don't think that the Lakers would post this if it wasn't. My question is, what took so long, Luka? What made Luka lock in, guys, and say, you know what, now it's time for me to change? Well, I have a few things, guys. The first thing, we're going to start off by saying Luka Doncic got dumped by his team, man. You were drafted internationally to come over to the States, and you had probably the slightest idea that or reasoning that you would ever be traded. And the team who took a risk on you, the team you fell in love with, cut you loose, swapped you for Anthony Davis, gifted the Los Angeles Lakers Luka Doncic. That's reason number one, right? That's enough motivation for me, at least, to want to get in shape. Two, let's talk about how the Dallas Mavs have somehow already found your replacement. Cooper Flag, who has no problem staying in shape, is supposedly going to be a generational talent and could potentially put himself in position to be the face of the NBA. Luka Doncic has to get in his bag. He has to take his fitness serious because he has to show that he can lead the Los Angeles Lakers to the championship. And when I mean championship, not the bubble championship, I'm talking about the glory days where the whole city can celebrate. There is no pandemic in a way. We know that LeBron James was the last to do this, but it just doesn't hit the same if it wasn't celebrated the way that, you know, we saw Kobe, Shaq, Magic, and all of the other Laker greats, you know, celebrate. So that's reason number two, man. You got Cooper Flag as your replacement, and Luka probably thought he had the last laugh because they got eliminated so early. And then they turn around in the NBA draft and they get Cooper Flag. That certainly has to sting. And number three, you were solely to blame for the Lakers debacle. The Lakers are never going to pretty much blame LeBron James. The media is never going to blame LeBron James, even though I felt like in some instances there was no clear-cut communication or chemistry. Luka Doncic got all the blame in Dallas for being out of shape, for crying to the referees. And by the time the Lakers got eliminated with little chemistry and little time to gel, the Lakers blame you, Luka Doncic, for being out of shape and holding the Lakers back, becoming gas throughout the postseason, and not being your best in the fourth quarter when it mattered the most. So that alone, guys, will make someone want to take their craft seriously, guys, and get in shape. And I believe that's what we're seeing here with Luka Doncic. I got him at least top 3 in the MVP odds right now. Just going to take a risk and say that, all right? May put some money on it, too. It says Luka always looks like this in regular clothes. So it's pretty much saying that bro still may be fat. You know, I haven't paid attention to Luka that much to know how he looks in regular clothes. But in the jersey, he looks pretty healthy, a little jolly, a little chubby. And like I said, it looks like, guys, that he looks at least slim looking in this picture. So I don't know. Is it the clothes? Is it the picture? Like, what is it? He went back to Europe and instantly dropped weight. Well, guys, I must say the FDA in other countries or other countries in general, they don't typically allow a lot of the processed foods and snacks that we Americans enjoy. So that could be a huge reason. You know, people come here and like Giannis Antetokounmpo, he never had Oreos and milk until he came to the United States. I mean, the food here is amazing, right? Not saying that in Europe it's not, but we all know that Americans have hefty portions, buffets, you name it. And a lot of the ingredients, chemicals that we use to process foods here are simply not allowed in Europe. That's the truth. Already looking lean. Y'all not ready for this Luka hammer. I believe he's going to do good, man. I seriously do. I believe if Luka takes the rest of the summer to get in tip-top shape, we're going to see the Lakers like never before. Let's not do this again for the 5th summer in a row, I beg. Yes, Luka Doncic always takes the offseason and uploads some sort of picture to make it look like, you know, he's been in the lab. Or maybe he does lose weight and gain it back when he comes back to America. But this is the 5th or 6th year where every year Luka drops weight but uses the regular season to play himself back into shape. So let's hope that he comes into the regular season taking it serious and maintaining his body mass index. We do this every year. Nothing is going to change. This is no different than Ben Simmons shooting drills in the summer. Damn. We do see Ben Simmons always shooting threes. Can't miss, right? Regular season comes, Ben Simmons disappears. So let's not hope that Luka Doncic is going to follow that same path. OMG, LeBron James introduced him to the Germany method. The league is fried. In shape Luka with an increased level of IQ since being drafted would be so lethal. And that's what I'm telling you guys, man. This is what I think is going to happen. I think that Luka Doncic wants a reason for people to stop doubting him. I think that he's going to come back with vengeance. He has a lot of chips on his shoulders. And I believe that he now has multiple purposes to become the greatest version of himself. That's what I predict. That's what I think Skinny Luka is going to do. That's what I'm naming him, Skinny Luka. So what do you guys think about the recent body transformation of Luka Doncic? Is it something? Is it nothing? What are your hopes? Laker Nation, are you happy? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.